texting is so fast. It's immediate. And there is nothing better at getting quick response and getting to your customer quickly, but not just getting a quick response, but being able to follow up with them quickly as well. Now you can do more than contacts. You can do who knows what SMS even stands for? Does anybody know? Short message service, okay? What does MMS stand for? Multimedia messaging services. So it is so fast.
By show of hands, who received a text today? Who did not receive a text today? Okay, get some friends, All right. Also, how many of you sent at least 5 text messages today? Okay. So far, I counted them right before this. I've sent 26 text messages, and that's just a tiny part of the 19 billion text messages sent every day. Yes, 19 billion with a B. But did you know that 96% of texts are opened in the first 2 minutes after receiving them and get you a response in an average of just 90 seconds? Those are just a few of the facts you probably didn't know. There's so much about texting you and I don't know. That's why I've asked Randy Garn from Scipio to talk about texting. Why text and how to text, and what can happen in your business when you text correctly. Randy's highly qualified to talk about the subject based on his 20 years entrepreneurial career starting, investing in, and growing software businesses. Randy has built, invested in, and ran many companies generating hundreds of millions in revenue. Randy's core competency is communications in all forms of communications: radio, television, print ads, direct mail, online marketing, and now texting. In his 20-year career, Randy says nothing has been more impactful and game-changing than texting. So the title of Randy's talk is Texting. It Ain't What You Think. Please welcome Randy Garn.
Okay. All right. One thing I want to ask you guys, who here knows when the very, very, very first text was ever sent? Who knows? Anybody? Joe, what do you think?
Oh, God.
Give me a year.
1992.
1992. How'd you know that? December 3rd, 1992.
Really?
Yes. December 3rd. I mean, he's a genius. Let's give it up for Joe Polish, genius in the house. Yeah. December 3rd, 1992. Neil, engineer, 22-year-old engineer from his computer, sent it to another guy that was on a Vodafone. And they went nuts. They were like, are you serious? This is unbelievable. We just sent a little message via phone in 1992. Now look at today where we have come. I want you guys to I want to share with you guys some techniques and some tactics. Joe always wants us to earn over $250,000 just from this meeting, right? And I've already done that with several of the guys that have spoke. So I want you guys to really think about this. I'm going to share with you both some tactics that you can implement in your businesses right away, okay? So there's a lot of people that want to do, that are really good at direct mail. There's a lot of people that are really good at email, at copy, at different solutions. I want to be, my core competency, I want to be the very, very best at understanding text and how to text upside down, forwards, and backwards. It is mind-blowing with what you can do with it now with both SMS and MMS, okay? So if we did a quick quiz, and I'm just going to blast through this for time's sake, but this is Genius Network. We sent out a little quiz last night, and it says, are you currently using text in your business? Yes or no? So 57% of this group says yes. That is extremely high for other groups that I've done, which is fantastic. Do you feel texting is going to be an important part of your marketing strategy moving forward? 41% of you said yes, very much so. 30% said not very likely. 20% I need to, but not sure how, okay? Hopefully I can help with some of that today. I'm doing some, all right? When you text, who do you most send messages to? Family, customers, friends, or potential customers or leads. Family, 48%, customers, 24%, friends, 22%, and 7% leads. And again, that is just from this group right here. All right, what do you like most about texting? Seriously quick response. Most texts are sent, they're immediate right now. And from texting, you can get quick responses. In an email, what's the average wait time till somebody opens an email? Do you know?
24 hours.
Huh? 24 hours. What would you guys say? 48 hours? It's about 90 minutes is the average. But yeah, but I mean, for me, it's even worse than that when we're mobile and doing things. So effectiveness, 22%, convenience, 24%, 7% personal, okay?
Hey, I hope you're enjoying this video, and I want to let you know that I have a new book that's come out, and if you'd like to get it absolutely free, there's a link below in the description, or you can wait till the end of this video, or you can simply go to joesfreebook.com and you can get a copy there.
What hairstyle do you like the best on Joe? This was a really interesting one. Joe, look at these are that is for real. I mean, that's the real deal Holyfield right there. Joe in the ponytail, 27%. 38% was with the heart, just because I know you love us, right there. So, I mean, there's some fun things. And we delivered this survey via text. It's a great group quizzer that we use. I need to get them part of 25K too. Okay, so why texting? Why texting? Why is it so effective right now? I would love to hear from you guys. Why do you feel that texting is so effective? Okay, my man.
Cuts through the clutter.
Okay, it cuts through the clutter. Right here, Vincent.
Response. Someone's gonna delete it or respond.
Right, they're gonna do something, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna do something. Right
Take
now,
action.
we have a behavior, okay?
Feels personal.
Okay, it feels very, very
Right
personal.
now it does.
Because it is. It's personal and it's powerful, right? Okay, right here, Kathy.
It creates a continuous communication pathway with our children.
Okay, it creates a continue. That's right. Okay, Randy.
It goes to the top of my communication responses I need to make. It's what I feel like.
Okay, how many of you spend more time on texting than you do on email? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, how many of you spend more time on phone or text? Okay, all right. This is how many spend more time texting than on the phone? Okay, look, I mean, it's interesting, and I've actually shifted over the 10 years of being ingenious. Okay, if you look at this, Bob McDonald, he was the CEO of Procter & Gamble. With digital technology, it is now possible to have a one-on-one relationship with every customer in the world. The more intimate the relationship, the more indispensable it becomes. So texting, this is actually this rocket ship's in one of our offices down there in Utah, but texting is so fast. It's immediate. And there is nothing better at getting quick response and getting to your customer quickly, but not just getting a quick response, but being able to follow up with them quickly as well. Now you can do more than contacts. You can who knows what SMS even stands for? Does anybody know? What does it stand for? What is it? Short message service, okay? What does MMS stand for? Multimedia messaging services. So it is so fast. Right now as well, believe it or not, I meet with a ton of companies, and 78% of customers would rather receive a text than a phone call. You think about that. My wife the other day, the landscaper's there. She's out running our kids around, and he's trying to call her. She's like, I'm not answering the phone. I don't know who this number is. How many of you don't answer the phone if you don't know who the number is? How many of your voice boxes are completely full? Okay? My 16-year-old daughter's like, doesn't even have her voice message set up, and she's like, Dad, if you need something, just text me. I mean, but you know what? We're in that. If you want a quick response, I'm going to share with you some ways to do that. So this is a real stat. It's personal. It's very, very, very personal. One of my favorite things about texting is that you can make it so personal. Right? I mean, Joe Polish is a perfect example of this. And I swear like twice or 3 times a month, I will get a text with the video message from Joe in traveling all over, be like, Randy, you got to meet this person. Dr. Kellyanne, Randy's amazing. You got to meet with him. You're both going to be in New York. Make sure that you meet. I felt like I knew Dr. Kellyanne. But it was also from Joe's personal relationship to me that made it personal. It wouldn't have been as effective if it came through an email or any other form. Okay? So there's things that you can do quickly. And I guess it's how do I do it? Let's get into some tactical strategies here. Love him or hate him, Mr. Brunson, just use a company that we use. 2, launch his book. On his book, I think he's sold over 60,000 copies now, but he just put right here, hey, text expert to this number. And in that, you get an immediate video back from him saying that here's your next steps. Here's what you need to do. Joe coined this when he did the little stickers. Remember, what did we call those?
Pre-recorded messages.
Pre-recorded messages. You can now do pre-recorded text that not just have a pre-recorded message, but a video and a voice broadcast, and then follow-up campaigns right after that. Powerful. Live events. just like this. Post, during, and then, during events and then after events. You guys can say, okay, the event's starting. Here's how we do this. Here's a pre-registration. We've got a massive, massive seminar company that we're working with. They were having about a 30% delinquency rate. They changed that to about less than a 5% show rate. So they used to have 30% people not show, and they got that down to 5%. Just by sending a text message, here's all the details. Will you be there? What other things do you have? And they added a video onto that. So really, really cool stuff. At the event, you can do keywords from stage. And like Rudy Rudiger spoke at a big event here at the just a few months ago to 15,000 people at the stadium. And he said, put up on the huge screen, just text Rudy to this number. He didn't have, now he has all of those customers that have now opted in. They get a weekly message from him, kind of a motivational message from him. But now he's able to communicate with them, and they feel that they have a what? A personal relationship with him. So really, really fun stuff. Also, you can do, through texting, you can put a whole model together for being able to follow up with people after the event. How many times have you went to an event and never said thank you? How many times have you went to an event and not been able to do that? So there's tons of ways to do it. Just like on social media. There's my man Bedros right there. So, you think about what you can do. Facebook Live events. How do you do a call to action? How do you know who's on Instagram, social media, Twitter? With this, you can actually use keywords to be able to start doing you can start doing lead generation from that and putting them into different texting funnels. You can do offline marketing with it as well. Billboards. We have a real estate agent, DJ Thielen, who accredits actually over $1 million in revenue just in the last 6 months because he's able to follow up with people quicker and make it super, super cool for him. So, anyways, we are actually doing a whole model. Instead of collecting emails on landing pages, we're actually collecting cell phone numbers and taking it through the whole entire process. Super, super, super cool. And so you can just add that right onto there. You can do follow-up with those customers. I want you guys to look at texting as part of your marketing method. Don't just email. I promise you, you will get a humongous increase if you send an email and send a text right after. I just sent you a very important text. Just that one thing alone will help increase your open rate on email. Don't just do texting. Do all of the marketing mediums you are. Add this to it, and you'll blow it out the water, okay? Texting ain't what you think. Start using it. Start using all the mediums for it. If you want to right now, I got how to text like a boss. You can text it in Text Genius right now to 801-332-9909. And you will all get a blue paper. We call it blue paper instead of white paper. You'll get a blue paper on how to text like a boss. 801-332-9909. 801-332-9909. You'll get a blue paper from us on how to text like a boss. All right, you guys, this is awesome. Hopefully there were some golden nuggets in here for you, but appreciate it. Thanks a ton.
Okay, I hope you found that video awesome and useful. So if you want to get a free copy of my book, I want you to click here. And if you want to watch some more videos that'll be useful and awesome, click here. Go ahead. They're over here. Do it now. Come on. Thank you. Watch them.